So today we are going to be going over the closed stance ground stroke. So how to step into the ball. If you guys can step into the ball, you guys will be able to get much more power. So I'm going to be explaining it as a right-handed player. If you guys are left-handed, just do the opposite foot. So for my forehand, for the right-handed player, I want to step forward with my left foot and then swing. Once again, I'm going to step forward with my left foot and then swing. By stepping into the ball, it's going to allow me to get more power. It's going to allow my body to get into the ball, which will mean I won't be using my arm as much, so I'll get much more consistency as well. So what I want you guys to do is, instead of just swinging for the forehand, I want you to step with your opposite foot, your left foot, and then swing. So you're going to turn for the forehand, step, and then swing. I want you guys to notice when I'm stepping for this forehand, I'm not taking a little step and swinging, right? I'm taking a big step and then swinging. What too many players do is, if they step to the ball, they take too much of a small step, right? Or too tiny of a step. The closer my feet are, the less balance I have. So I'm going to fall out of bounds out of my shot. You want to take a big step so you can have a wide base when you're hitting. Once again, I want to take a big step so when I hit, I have a wide base. By having a wider base, it's going to allow me to have more balance in my shot, which will lead to more consistency. So when you guys take this step for the forehand, just take a big step forward and then swing. I like to tell all my students to show the bottom of their shoe, right? You guys want to show your shoe sole. Show your shoe, show your shoe sole. Try to say that 5 times fast. But when you guys step, right, I want you guys to see the bottom of my shoe sole when I step. So then it will allow myself, again, every single time to have a wide base. Think that you're like doing a lunge. So you're going to do the same thing for the backhand side, but instead of stepping with the left foot for right-handed players, we're going to step with the right foot. This works for two-handed backhanders, right? Or one hand as well. So I'm going to take a big step and then hit. The forehand, you guys can get away without hitting or taking a step, right? You guys can hit open stance, but for the backhand, unless you're Nadal, if you're a club player, I want you guys to try to step into the ball every single time when you hit, right? So you want to make sure you take that big step and then you hit. If you have open stance, it's not going to work. It's going to be too restricted. You have two hands on the racket, so it's going to be hard to maneuver it, right? If you guys can get your foot into the ball every single time, you guys will be able to hit a much better backhand, okay? So I want you guys to step with the right foot. So you're going to take a big step with the right foot and then swing. Once again, you're going to turn. You're going to take a big step with the right foot and then swing. If you guys can step into the ball on your two-handed or one-handed backhand, you guys will be able to hit a way better shot. So once again, for the forehand, I'm stepping with my left foot. For my right-handed players, for the backhand, I'm stepping with my right foot. And once again, just to review, when you guys are taking a step, you guys are taking a big step. You guys are creating a wide base. The wider of a base you have, the more balance you have, which ensures consistency. So when do you step to the ball? This is the next thing, right? When do you step to it? Okay, so the ball's coming. Do I step early? Do I step late? How do I know when it's the proper time to step? And this is huge. So many players, they step at the wrong time. They step too early, and then they're reaching for the ball, or they step too late, and then they get the ball too close to them for the backhand as well. Guys, you guys have to step off of the bounce. So the ball's going to bounce, you're going to step and hit. Once again, the ball's going to bounce, step and hit. So whenever the ball bounces, that is when you step. If you guys can time your step off of the bounce of the ball, you guys will never have a problem judging when to step again. So we have the slinger bag over here. I left the link in the description if you guys are interested in checking it out. Feel free to click the link. If you guys do purchase, leave me a comment below or DM me on Instagram, and I will give you a discount of 25% off to all the balls that you have to purchase for the slinger bag. So here we are. So we are going to demonstrate with the slinger, right? So once again, the ball is going to bounce, then you're going to step and hit. So I'm going to wait for the ball to bounce, then I'm going to step forward and then hit. Once again, I'm going to wait for the ball to bounce, then I'm going to step and hit. So whenever the ball bounces, that is when I step directly after. Bounce, step, hit. So here we are, watch, right? So I'm going to be ready. Not sure what, oh, Here we are, bounce, step, hit. So the ball's gonna bounce, then I'm going to step and hit. The ball's gonna bounce, step and hit, 3 more. Bounce, step and hit, 2 more. Bounce, step and hit, and 1 more. Bounce, step and hit. Let's do backhand one-hander. Bounce, step and hit. So the ball bounces, then I step and hit. Let's do 3 more. Bounce, step and hit, 2 more. Bounce, step and hit, and 1 more. And notice I'm taking a big step, so let's do two-handers. So bounce, big step forward. Once again, let's go bounce, big step forward. 3 more. Bounce, step and hit, 2 more. Bounce, step and hit, and 1 more. I'm showing my shoe sole and then hitting. So if you guys can think bounce, step, hit, it's going to be way easier to judge the timing, all right? So that is how you time the step every single time. You wait for the ball to bounce, then you step and you hit. So as soon as the ball bounces, you plant your foot down and then you swing. Okay, if you guys want to incorporate that into your normal shot, you have to add turning, right? So you turn to the ball, you go to the ball, then the ball is going to bounce, step, hit. So let's go over this, right? So this is more realistic if we're playing. So I'm going to be ready. I'm going to turn. The ball's going to bounce, step, hit. Once again, I'm going to turn. Ball's going to bounce, step, hit. Let's do forehands and backhands. Turn, step, hit. Turn, bounce, step, hit. Do 3 more. Turn, bounce, step, hit. A little bit out. 2 more. Turn, step, hit. And 1 more. Bounce, step, hit. So if you guys can think turn, bounce, step, hit, you guys will be able to hit a consistent forehand or backhand. Once again, you guys want to time the bounce off of the step, right? Or sorry, the step off of the bounce. So I like, if you guys notice, right, and I do this even when I'm playing, not just for this video, I say it to myself out loud. So if you guys are looking to learn how to master the step, you guys want to be saying it out loud, right? Notice when I hit every single ball, and if you guys want to rewind again, check it out. I'm telling myself every single time I'm waiting, then I'm turning, bounce, step, hit. If you guys can say it out loud, it's going to make it much easier, right? All my students, when I teach them when to step to the ball, when we're working on our timing, I make them say it out loud to me. They do not want to do it, right? They're like, I don't want to be saying it out loud. There's people on the courts next to me. I don't want to hear them. But guys, if you say it out loud, it's the easiest way to remember. Think of it like studying, right? When you guys want to study material, right, you write it down like 50 times. Easy to understand for tennis, right? When you guys want to learn it, the forehand or the backhand, you guys want to be saying it out loud. The more you can say it out loud, the easier it is going to register into your muscle memory. So once again, when you guys are hitting, you want to turn, bounce, step, hit. Say it out loud. Say bounce, step, bounce, step, bounce, step. If you guys can do that, you will be able to have better timing and hit better balls while stepping into them. Guys, if you guys have any comments or questions, please let me know in the comments below. As always, guys, have a good one and happy hitting. See you guys.